Hi guys, welcome back. I'm your host DB from DB Photos, and today we're gonna edit this photo. It's not a good photo, but it's also not a bad photo, and let's see what we come up with. It's very it's dark, you can say, but let's see what we can do. It's not the best composition, but what we're gonna come up with. Let's see. First of all, let's get down dirty, and I'm gonna edit this one in Lightroom 5. Let's hit enable profile correction, remove chromatic aberration, and hit auto, and Lightroom does a beautiful job. Now I go to the basic panel. On the basic panel, I'm gonna put auto on the white balance. The white balance, I've done that. Now I'm gonna bring the highlights. I'm gonna bring it down to 51. The shadows, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit to 34. Whites, I'm gonna bring it down to 45, and blacks, I'm gonna bring it down to 28. And it's a little bit different. You can see it there. So okay, I'm gonna hit the clarity. I'm gonna bring it up to 13. Now I'm going to turn curve and hit that, and to medium contrast. I like that a little bit, but I'm gonna bring this up a little bit, just a soft touch. Now I'm going to the HSL panel and go into saturation. And on saturation, I'm gonna play around with the reds, and I'm gonna bring the red up a little bit. The yellows, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit to about 45. The Yeah, I mean that was the orange. Sorry, the yellows, I'm gonna bring it up to 59. The greens, I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna desaturate a little bit here because I want the sky to be the main, like, dominant color. Um, the aqua, I don't see this effect that much, so I'm gonna leave it at 0. Blue, I'm gonna, let me see, bring it a little bit to 11. Purples, let me see. I see effects a little bit here, so I'm gonna go a little bit to 57. And then the magenta, again, it's just a little tiny touch there, so I'm gonna leave it at 32. Split toning, I'm not gonna touch. Sorry. Effects, I'm gonna go to effects. No, sorry. Camera calibration, I'm gonna go and bring the blues to a little bit. The saturation on the red to 11. Now go back to the HSL panel again and go to luminance. And on luminance, what I want to bring is the greens up a little bit, uh, and then bring the yellow down a little bit. And I'm going to hue. Let's see with the greens what I can do there. Too much green. Now I'm gonna leave greens alone. Now go back to the basic panel because I made this a little bit too dark. So I'm gonna bring up the shadows again, and there you go. That looks good. Now what I'm gonna go here is get a gradient filter and press, go to let me see, contrast. I'm gonna go to contrast a little bit. It's 25, and bring this down a little bit. See, press hold or shift, and we'll bring it down straight. There you go. Now on the contrast, I left it there. I'm gonna bring clarity a little bit, you know, just to give it a little rough on the sky, so it can be a little bit of roughness on the sky. I'm gonna bring it to about 49. That should be about good. That looks good. Now what I'm gonna go is get a radio filter and open one. Oops, I opened this wrong. And bring on the radio filter, I want to bring the exposure up and bring this around like this, right about here, and bring the shadows up too, just for a touch. Bring another filter. Sorry, gradient filter here. I'm gonna bring it all the way up to about here, and this time I'm gonna go with X shadow. I'm gonna bring the shadows up a little bit to 28. Let's bring it to like that. Close that. On the this filter right here, I mean this right here, I'm gonna go bring this up a little bit to make it, you know, like yellow, like this. It's from the sky that's coming. See, like aluminum's there, and duplicate that. I'm gonna bring another one. Let's say like around here, and that looks good to my eyes. Alright, there's I should bring a little bit here. Let me duplicate that. Sorry, and I'm gonna bring it all around, but this way. I'm gonna put it facing this way. You know, that looks good so far. Close that. And I like this is what we done. Simple, easy. This is, I think it's good. Please take your time and subscribe, leave your comment. Yeah, you can do a lot of more other stuff, but this is something simple. We came out from this photo to this, and I think I like this one better. It's not the best composition, it's not the best done great, but you know, I think it's good. I'm gonna go here and bring this open a radio filter. I mean, sorry, gradient filter. Yeah, and I'm gonna bring the exposure down all the way to, you know, so you can focus about there. Make that little focus area, and also I'm gonna bring another filter right here, and I'm gonna press exposure, and I'm just gonna bring it there, that and right there in the middle, and bring it there. You know, bring it right there. Leave that there, so you can focus more in there in the middle, and that should be it. Please, like I said, take your time to subscribe, leave your comment. I appreciate it. Until next time, this is DV, your host. Please subscribe and take care of yourself.